Hey, Aisha Yesufu don't change her for Labour Party finally for the first time. Here waiting the kind one which she drop give them, and here waiting them do. This thing where they say like this now, if it cost all the Labour Party legislators, if it cost them 2027 election, if they not listen to what she will talk and take correction immediately. Here what she they talk, watch the video share and make the feel see. It is very important because hey man not talk first as they come.
It is one thing to be a slave. It is another thing to be a willing slave. If there's any Labour Party National Assembly member that stood up while that charade was going on, while that insult to the sensibility of every Nigerian and to Nigeria and to the Constitution, while that insult was going on, if there's any Labour Party National Assembly member that stood up, then shame on that person. Shame on that person. I repeat, shame on that person. That is an insult to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is an insult to the hallowed chambers. That is an insult to the people of Nigeria, most especially those people who stood and ensured that you got to the National Assembly. Those people who were told they can't, who put everything on the line. Their wealth, their health, their monies, even their lives. It is an insult to those people who died, who gave up their life for this election. So many people were killed just because they were supporters of Labour Party. If any of you stood up, if you've forgotten that it was the sweat of the people, it was the audacity of the people, it was the people saying, never again, it can't continue the way it has been said to continue, that ensured that you got in there. If you forgot all of that and stood while that whole nonsense and rubbish was going on, shame on you. I repeat, shame on you. Labour Party National Assembly members, for so long the people have been waiting for you guys to stand up, for you all to stand for the people. What is your problem? Is it a matter of moral justification? You can't speak because you've collected. You can't speak because you've partaken. You can't stand because of what? You got in there by God's will and the will of the people. You got in there by God's will and the will of the people. There are many of you who spent years trying to get in there, but you never could. There are many of you who accidentally, it seems, you got in there. Yet you haven't been there the way the people expect you to be there for them. And that charade, we haven't seen that caucus. Even if it's two of you, even if it's one, let your voices be heard. What are you afraid of? What is it that has been used to tie you all down? What is it that you're afraid of? I don't know. All sorts of nonsense are going on. An impostor, an illegitimate president went in there to give budget, and they started singing some song for him. An insult on the people who put everything on the line to ensure that you guys got there. And yet, there hasn't been any public reaction of what you did or didn't do. It's as if, yeah, it's all continuing. No, it can't be business as usual. If there's any time for you guys to stand apart, it is now. And yet, you have decided to be like one of all of them. Perception is everything. If you are not saying it, we are not saying it. It's not a matter of, oh, you should be able to call, you should be able to. No. As a citizen who has no connection to any of you, who cannot access any of you, who cannot reach any of you. What am I seeing? That's what matters. Not what am I seeing as a citizen that can access any of you. Honestly, Labour Party National Assembly members, it's time for you guys to stand up. It's time for you guys to stand up. Right now, una don't fall hand, una don't dey fall hand. Omo, una dey fall hand. No be the thing where people sit down, where people they walk up and down. That ticket where most of una get, una no know as it take happen. Forget all that thing where una say una do. Now people wey decide say, omo, they go put Labour on the map. Now it make it happen. And right now, una don't fall hand pass fall hand. So tell they can't do anyhow. Una they spoil other people chances, because anybody wey wan call, they say, hey, waiting. The Labour Party, the ones wey dey there waiting they do. Una supposed be flag bearers. Una supposed go there, they change things. Una supposed go there, make people they see what it supposed be when they put in people with competence, character, and capacity. Underperforming is not an option. Excuses are like shoes, and you always find the one that fits. Right now, there are too many that fit and too many that are coming out. The people need to see what they voted for. The people need to see the competence they voted for. The people need to see the character they voted for. Where are the pictures of you sitting down while that nonsense was going on? Where they were singing some Tinubu song at the hallowed chambers. Where are you in the whole of this? If you can't shine now, when are you going to shine? When are you going to talk about the people? When are you going to realize it's the people that sent you there? It's not any godfather, it's not any this. It was the people deciding that enough was enough. And yet you get in there. You want to disillusion the people? You want to disillusion the people that took you there? Labour Party National Assembly members, una don't fall hand. Una don't fall hand. Una have fall big time. No be anything they said una go do now, una they do. See all that this thing, no be business at all. It's not to do the basic. Una supposed go there do extraordinary, because now they lead the way. Now be the new people where people they expect, where people believe it, where people want to see make it happen. Labour Party National Assembly members, right now, people are not happy. Citizens are not happy. Nigerians are not happy with you. Even the ones who no vote you, they look on and say, now I'm supposed to give that exceptional leadership. Right now, there's no exceptional leadership. Now, like one of them. You can't get in there and be swallowed by the rest of them. Don't make excuses. Be exceptional, because you guys were voted to be exceptional. People gave everything. People gave their time, their health, their everything. Some even paid the ultimate price. Stop spitting. Stop spitting on the people who put you there. Labour Party National Assembly members, una dey fall hand. Do better, be better. There's still time for you to turn around and give Nigerians, and most especially the people who voted for you, exceptional leadership.
They said you don't know a person, or you can never know a person's true colors until you give them money and give them power. So that is exactly where you'll be able to know who a person is. For those of them who were rich before they got there, fine, they've not gotten that power. Now they have the power. It's time for them to show their true color, the real person they are. But there is one thing they should know. Their election was not influenced by their political godfathers, because they don't have. It was influenced by the people's passion and the people's cry for good governance. So as long as they fail to represent, they should be rest assured that nobody will put himself on the line to come out and vote for them in 2027. And they can clearly see it from the election that happened last time in the 3 states, Kogi, Imo, and Bayelsa. If these people fail to perform, they should be rest assured that they are not going back to the house. They have to be so, I don't know how to put it, but they have to be so popular in the house that they should be making the news every day, so that people will have reasons to come out and say, no, it's Labour Party. The same way Abia State Governor is making Nigerians proud. That is the same way they are expected to do. They should be talked about. There are 36 governors in Nigeria, but everybody keeps talking about Alex Oti. Why? Because he has chosen to do things differently. You don't have Godfather who is pressing your neck. So why are you misbehaving? Because they don't give an opportunity now and they take them for granted. No problem. When the time for election reach, hope say will come out, come they shout, they open teeth, they find who will come help and they go by himself through way. Hope say say some people, then buy some people, a full loaded people for inside boss just because of una. No wala.